Hello and welcome to another Unsourced Wall unboxing. I know I haven't been on for a while and I'm going hiatus for the summer Stargate stuff. There is a really big package. I forgot about that. I still plan on unboxing that one, but I just want to do this one because it's been really exciting. It's a brand new thing and I've been waiting for it for a long time. So I'm just gonna get started and let's see what's going on with it. And look what we got here. It is the SH Figuarts Shin Ultraman from Hideaki Anno's upcoming movie. And yeah, now some background. I know most of my mutuals understand that I am not the biggest Ultraman fan, but I did really love the Ultraman Tiga dub on, I think, Fox, or like the Fox box, or whatever it was called, back in like 2003 or something. I watched all episodes of that when they aired, and it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. So I've always had a soft spot for Ultraman in general, and since there's been like dozens and dozens of incarnations of Ultraman and so many like figures made for those, I was wondering which one would be the best to get, just to encapsulate that feeling. And with Hideaki Anno's upcoming movie, it seems that they have gone back to like this old school design. I've heard that it kind of harkens back to some of the original concept art for Ultraman. And I thought, well, if I was going to get one Ultraman figure, why not the one that at least is meant to encompass the general spirit Ultraman? And so that's why I got this. Nice package. It's very slim. I've had some SH Figuarts before, and this is probably like the slimmest I've ever seen one come in a package. Maybe that's just how they are now. And we're going to open this up and see just generally what's up. Oh, see? That's fun. All right, so here I got them out of the package. I've opened up the clamshell. I've gotten most of the cellophane off. And yeah, look, it's a pretty standard figure. Just 3 other extra pairs of hands, the figure itself. No real sort of accessories other than that. I know that's something like my SH Figuarts Aka Ranger and Kamen Rider Ichigo. They had like special effects parts, stuff like that. But this is very utilitarian, and I understand it. I knew that when I was buying it, that it wouldn't really come with anything. I know that there's other stuff that has effects parts, but you know, this felt more simplified, and I guess like, well, it has basically everything I need, honestly. I'm not going to really have the space for him to do his beam attack or anything like that on my shelf or my display case anyway, so not having those is an acceptable loss. But you know what I really like? But it's very, very, streamlined. I do love that feeling. It feels very soft. It feels very easy to handle. Everything just kind of contorts and twists and poses very naturally. Like, I'm not even really doing much, and it's already coming across as like this very fluid figure, very fluid sculpt and design. And like, I just sort of just finagled the arms and limbs around and everything, and just the hands as well. And it looks like it's actually in a dynamic pose. Like this is just a random thing, and it feels like it's so like natural and casual, and just how graceful it looks and how it feels. I can just crunch the abs a little bit and bring it across, and everything just feels very kind of artistic. Like, it's a very seamless kind of design, even though it has all of these hinges and sprockets and joints to it. So I really like that. I really like that a lot. It's very lightweight, so it doesn't feel like it's going to have any issues balancing on its, well, rather weird feet. It has like these little elf shoes and everything, and I think that's really fun. It doesn't have the kind of timer button, which is like the big thing about this design, is that it doesn't have one. So people are wondering how that's going to figure into the movie, if it does, because that usually kind of is like the limit to how long the character can be like a giant Ultraman. But yeah, let's look at the hands and see what's up with those. So here I've got him in his main kind of beam attack pose with the flat palms. The hands came on and off really easily, like this clicked in. So it's not anything where you need to heat it up or like warm it up or anything like that in like hot water. It just is very, very simple figure. And I really enjoyed that. And yeah, you can do that. I know that, like, again, like there's other figures that where you can plug things into the forearm so you can simulate that kind of whole particle effect. But But here you can just go like up and down, and I guess you can imagine it. Again, usually there's a lot more flourishing here, but I like it. It's very utilitarian, but in a way that is also weirdly elegant. So that's really fun. He also comes with 2 sort of slightly grappling hands, which is going to be fun if you have like a monster or an alien figure you can sort of like tussle with, and 2 slightly more open hands, which are very, very similar to the grappling hands. I'm going to get these mixed up. Yeah, like here's a side-by-side comparison between the 2 slightly open palm hands, and I don't know, I feel like you could have added at least one kind of effect if they are going to be this similar. Like, you don't need both of these. I mean, I guess if you were like an Ultraman, like Ultra Diehard collector, and you have very specific ideas like how you're going to pose and sort of like set these things up, then those are going to be really helpful and really handy. But for a casual figure collector like me, I would have liked at least like a little bit of an effect or something like that. Just maybe a little bit extra than just 2 kind of hands that go like this slightly, you know? But yeah, no, like I said, it's very, very fluid. It's very lightweight. It's very fun to handle. Like, there's no creaky parts, no like actually kind of rigidness to it. You just sort of, you know, have fun handling this all day. Honestly, I feel like I could too. The ankles are a bit weird, mainly because it has the elf shoes, so it can get a little bit trapped in the joint there because how weirdly angled everything is down there. But I love the proportions. It's very alien-esque. I know we've only gotten like the 1 or 2 sort of promo art for Shin in the new movie. So like that does give me a little bit more of a handle on how he's going to appear and feel like in that movie. I know everyone's excited. But yeah, he stands up really, really well. Let's do a little bit of a salute. Awesome. And I know he does like... I'm going to try to get a Figuarts pose. I know I'm not going to do it well at all. But I'm going to try and get into there. That way I can angle him up to the camera and see how that looks. Alright, so I think that's the best I can do it. Luckily it comes with fists and everything. But proportionally it's not that great in getting that kind of effect going. I know that there's other specialized kind of figure molds that sort of angle proportionally how to do a figure rise for Ultraman, like a rise pose. But one thing that really holds this one back is that there's not much in terms of like neck articulation. Like, it can look down pretty nicely. Like, there's a lot of area that it can look down at. But looking upwards, not a lot. Like, here's looking straight, here's looking up. It's very minimal, very tight. I think it's because of the way the neck is contorted. It's very sleek, very sort of thin as well. So there's not a lot of range of movement that it can get without kind of losing that. And I think that they really prioritize like design over sort of functionality. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. If you want to get that, you can. And I love that, you know, at least it comes with fists, so that, again, if you have sort of monster figures or anything like around there, like enemy alien figures, you can get a tussle going. It looks like it's armed and ready, which is great. But yeah, no, it's, again, I really like this figure. If you want something a little bit more simple, something that's not going to take a lot of space, something that, you know, is just going to be more of like a totem for a figure. Honestly, this is probably one of the best you can get, especially on something that's going to be also more dynamic and you can do a lot with. Because I can feel like you can get this to a lot of really cool poses that, you know, you might not get something else in. The elf shoes get in the way a little bit from giving him like a flat footing on the ground. Oh, I did it. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, see, look, all sorts of weird stuff you can do with this. And I really enjoy that. That's fun. So yeah, that's the SH Figuarts Shin Ultraman. I had a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to just have this on my shelf and just to play around with it all the time. And I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait to see what Anno does. And I really enjoyed Shin Godzilla, and I'm hoping for the best for Shin Kamen Rider. So yeah, fingers crossed for that. Overall, I'm going to give this like, I don't know, 2 thumbs up, because for what it is, very stripped down, very utilitarian, very simplistic. It's awesome. So anyway, thank you so much for listening and watching. Hope to see you again next time on Unsourced Wall, and have a great one out there, and see you later.